This is a microphone. They know.
I have a mother-in-law who was abused. My grandmother was abused, and my grandmother was sexually assaulted. I have cousins and aunts that was sexually assaulted.
Okay, holy shit. Well, Brandon Marshall commented about domestic violence on Thursday, one day after the receiver's abusive relationship with an ex-girlfriend was firmly thrusted back into the national spotlight. And just 4 days after he caught 3 touchdown passes in San Francisco against the 49ers. Odd week overall. Very little other athletes had that same week. More specifically, none. Domestic violence in any sense is completely uncalled for and ridiculous. Trust me, I know that. But I can't help but think about the interns working in the NFL's front office this past summer. It had to have been a weird experience. So, what'd you learn on your 3-month internship, Jim, with the NFL? Football players scare me. Somebody will be a jackass and comment about that. You're insensitive. More unfortunate headlines include a West Side police commander has been indicted on charges that he shoved the barrel of his service weapon, just say gun, down a man's throat. 100% fuck no. And also 100% fuck no in thinking that becoming a Chicago cop meant that you thought you could act like you're in a Mark Wahlberg action movie.
You fight for the guy that's fighting next to you.
This is real life, bro dog.
What you gonna do with it?
Hey Stitches, should cops put guns in people's mouths? Wise guy. Next up, Nick Wallenda, the most badass high wire walker in the world. Remember Niagara Falls?
As he makes his way uphill, he'll be doing so in Canadian airspace.
And the Grand Canyon?
He walked 1,500 feet over a gorge near the Grand Canyon in Arizona late Sunday.
Dope. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and try to cross the Chicago River on November 2nd across a 5/8 of an inch wire. What do you want to be when you grow up, Nick? Do you have any string? The city's giving him, though, big surprise here, some insurance and safety crap to deal with. But let's be honest, Nick's gonna cross that wire and become the best athlete in Chicago that day. Let's be honest, that's not very hard to do. Oh, you idolize NFL players? About that, though. How about a guy that can do this? Or even wants to do that? Nah, I think I'm gonna keep putting up posters like this. Okay then. And finally, as it turns out, Chicago's newest selective enrollment high school near Goose Island will not be named after President Barack Obama after all. Other rejected politicians include, but are not limited to, also I'm probably making this up, Dick Cheney raising the roof, Dick Cheney holding in a fart, Anthony Weiner, extremely thirsty Anthony Weiner, and Vice President Joe Biden eating 2 ice cream cones. Can you imagine going to Dick Cheney Elementary?
Prepare for the type of shit that money might bring. You up on that high horse, that money might change. Blanker, homie in the Ranger. Got crossed over by lips like Topangas. Curse started anxious, watch out for favors. Shooting for the stars, you don't know where your aim is. Built this from the basement, some kind of makeshift. Since I worked the nation, success on my tongue.